going on, YouTube? I'm Scotch.
And I'm Sniff.
And we're Scotch and Sniff.
And today we're doing another episode of It Could Be Anything.
It could be anything.
Oh, bring it on, It Could Be Anything? Are we going to make this all like one whole giant thing?
Epic.
I don't like to say like, oh, I'm going to put this title over the thing. Because like one time I said I would do that. And then I like got into YouTube and I struggled to like get the stupid link to even go in a place. And I was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say that and you're like, I'm going to put a link over your face. Ugh. And then you try to do it in YouTube and you're like...
No promises. Positivity.
Positivity. All right. So this segment, if you haven't seen it before, our goal is to... I wonder how many viewers we just lost by having that gap. What we do is we try to... from 500 open bottles that we have in the other room, we just try to have something randomly picked by our video guy and then
blind taste and see
blind taste it exactly and see what's up. And we'll reveal at the end
what the bottle is.
And then we'll talk about it. Exactly. And then there were one. Well, and then there was
what? Let's smell it. Ooh.
I'm like 100% Scotch.
So that's one of the caveats. It doesn't have to be Scotch. It can be apple juice. It can be chocolate milk. It can be coffee extract. It can be as opposed to coffee.
Coffee extract.
But this one is definitely Scotch.
You can smell it. It's so... You know what would be funny if it turns out to be a bourbon? I'd be like, what bourbon is this? And how do I buy more?
This is flavored water.
That's all really that
is. Yeah, that actually... Yeah. Steeped.
Oud flavored. All right, I'm just going to start digging in. The nose I like because, like, again, I feel like every time I say fruity because pot still, like, it's just, that's what you can smell. Because of it. It smells like it'll be light. Like, palate-wise.
I jumped right in. Skip through the nosing. The palate is, I'd say medium. It's not anything too strong. It's not anything too light. It's, did you say one note? You didn't say anything.
Thin.
It is thin.
It's thin, like water.
But at the end, I felt like there was a rush of spice once the oxygen came in.
It's thin like water.
Oh, goodness. It's like a medium. It's like a medium.
Sorry, my brain broke because I'm sitting here trying to think, and I haven't had too many bottles that I think are thin like water.
It is not water.
I have a bad feeling about this one.
So it's thin, but it as in not viscous, as in not thick. Yeah, but it's got nice spice. There's not any fruit flavor that I'm tasting.
I'm not really getting anything fruity. I got a touch on the nose, but this is really more like ginger.
Cocoa.
No, I'm not getting cocoa.
You're not getting cocoa? I'm getting dusty cocoa.
I'm getting ginger.
Spices.
I don't know what this is.
The first thing that came to my mind, and it might be just an influence from the boxes behind, but it was Tullibardine.
I don't remember Tullibardine does have a very thin feel to it, which is something really weird that so their Instagram, they post these like ridiculously beautiful pictures. Like, I don't know who does their Instagram, but like they've obviously hired really good photographers. But then the whiskey, when I've had it, doesn't live up to the same like quality. And so mouthfeel wise, they've always been thin for me. But this though, if you told me this was finished in some kind of sherry, I'd be like maybe, but it didn't spend a whole lot of time there and it was just enough to add a bit of spice and not a crazy amount. I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously I own it. But I don't know if I would buy it again. And I think I'm going to be surprised by whatever this is. Just because...
Give it a guess, brother.
It's got a little bit of fruitiness. To be honest, at first I was afraid that it was... So the last time I tried something and immediately it was this thin and weird for flavor, I was like Macallan era. Which is like not good. And it's funny because we were talking about it and like immediately this is what I started thinking of because on the box it claimed like chocolate and this and that, but all I was getting ginger and thinness and just not good. But this, I don't know. This can't be a bottle that I visit often. And if it turns out to be, then I'm gonna be blown away because like either all the whiskeys we've had today are really influencing my thoughts or my palate. I'm just gonna be blown by now because we've definitely gone through more than 10 whiskeys. But yeah. No, I like to think that the water has been helping, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's go to the reveal. I'm nervous about this one.
Glenfiddich.
Ew, no way.
OG 12.
No, this is the new 12.
The
and when I tasted
OG
it
12.
before, you know what's funny is I tasted it before and I was like, man, it feels like there's more sherry in this than before.
But what happened to the green apples? What happened to the fruit?
I wasn't getting any apples or fruit at all.
I didn't get anything.
Which is weird because when I did a review on the new one versus the old one, I literally said like this seems more sherry forward, but not like some great amount, just enough. Wow, really? Why aren't I getting apples? Told you I got light fruit on the nose, but I wasn't.
Influence. I get golden delicious.
I'm not getting golden delicious.
No, I don't get any apples at all. I get the spice, the dusty cocoa.
You're getting like the sherry part of it because it is a blend of their stuff. And like that's funny because I had said before that it's more sherry forward, but I didn't think it was this different. It's funny because I literally said that like this is wow. It is thin for 40. Mm-hmm. It's funny because you're like it's not that thin, and I'm like no, this tastes thin.
Flavor wise, actual viscosity.
No.
Yes, it is thin.
Yeah,
it is like pouring water across a roof as it trickles down.
What if it's a flat roof?
Well, then it's like a hot tin roof, and it's sizzling to nothing.
This is weird. I don't know what to say because I usually do get like tons of apple in there. That's what I know Glenfiddich for.
But this is not anything like that. This is very like you're saying it's sherry forward, but I get it at the finish where there's like a rich.
We have
sherry.
to sit down and figure this out because something is going on. No, I mean across our palates.
You're talking about just with this blind tastings?
Yes, because the blind tastings are making things crazy. And like to taste something every single time you drink it and then all of a sudden not have any of it there. Like
so what you're saying is to go in when you say to taste everything,
because you have these like premeditated
right.
You have these preconceived notions in your mind that are already there.
You have this idea,
like
hey,
how much
I'm going to grab this bottle because it's pears and apples to me. So
how much of that bias is actually working constantly?
With this one, it seems like 100%.
So crazy. Also, we're probably going to cut just for a moment in the video due to strange background noises, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, this as an experiment to figure out what's going on with bias, this is easily the greatest thing we've ever done.
Especially with these glasses because you can't see it. You can't.
Right, there's no analysis like, oh, this is going to be a little more ex-bourbon, so it's going to be a little more this. This is going to be sherry, obviously, because it's darker. It's going to be a little more this. There's none of that. It's totally blind, and it is totally mind-blowing. This is super great. This is great on like another level. I hope Glencairn makes all these black glasses for everybody to enjoy because they need to just make a ton of them so that everybody can have the same experience because this is wild.
It is wild. It's educational for us because we're having to really think about what we're drinking as opposed to you get all this marketing, you get all these Instagrams, you get all these different stories and things like that that's telling you what this is supposed to taste like.
It's so funny
but
how
when you
sherry
taste
forward this is for me.
When you taste it on your own with no influence, literally you can't even see the color of it. You're just getting the instant nose as it's poured. That's
funny that I get so little fruit, but I get so much sherry. Like I'm blown by that.
It's super sherry and spice bomb. Not bomb, but it's definitely more.
It's much more present. Yeah. It's much more present than any of the fruit that we've ever had in this. This is wild. I'm loving this. This is a crazy, crazy thing. So yeah, if you guys have any black glasses or if you've ever done blind tastings to fool yourself, leave it in the comment below like how you did that because now I'm really curious how other people do this or if other people do this or if we just literally just go by our biases because that's what we think all the time and just let it roll because the way this changes things is mind-blowing.
Or do you listen to people like us who are just reviewing things and giving us our opinions? When it comes down to it, your palate is your palate, his is his, mine is mine.
Yeah, and our palates are always changing just like yours is always changing, so who knows what it is you're going to taste next time you sit down.
But bottom line, this is a fun experiment and we're going to keep doing this.
Heck yes.